Hello. Buenos nachos, amigos. And welcome to Friday nights here on Rebelli TV. Petey Plays Fridays. Petey Plays Fridays. You know, things like that. We're going to continue to this week with Mass Effect. The Mass Effect. Mass Effect 1. Playing some more Mass Effect 1 with the Legendary Edition. Alright, let me switch over this. I don't know if you can hear this. No, you can't hear this. I'm hearing the crazy menu music, but I'm gonna switch on over to here. Oh, let's get started. Yeah, I just recruited Liara in the game. I've got some more missions to clean up. I'm gonna clean up some side missions. Presumably. Let's look outside. And I'm gonna probably have some conversations. Let me see.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medals worth.
Yeah.
So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay,
Yeah.
I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Yeah.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
I mean, I wouldn't word it
Yeah,
that
of course
way.
you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Okay. That's all
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, see ya. Seth Green, everybody. Alright, examine the heat load monitor, get a little XP. There's a lot to know. The codex is definitely worth looking through. I mean, just for fun. Doesn't affect the in-game stuff, but it's fun to like read some of that stuff. Yeah, photo mode. I forget this photo mode. Okay, come on. Okay. What? Oh, man. I don't know why it was stuck like that. I go on this side. There you go. Oh yeah, I'm just. All right. Enable depth of field. Film grain. Oh yeah, all that film grain. Hide NPCs. How do I take a picture? How do you take a picture? Oh. I guess you're supposed to go to capture a screenshot right here. There you go. Alright. I'll capture moments here and there. I'm just playing around with photo mode. Alright. I know we talked to a bunch of people. Well, have we talked to anybody since we talked to... we just brought on Liara, I think. I remember us... I think I remember having a bunch of conversations after Liara coming on board. Okay. Oh, the walk-up, like, animations.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. The
Yeah.
kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin
Jump
Station,
Zero.
right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using massive factories. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same, but things...
You had a crush.
You know.
You had a crush. It's awfully cute. It's awfully cute, Caden.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The Grand Gateway to Humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner.
Nah.
Besides, I've got my past squared away. Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Yeah.
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes.
Hey.
I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Easy on the eyes. Ugh. Alright. Personnel manual. Okay. Alright, let's examine. Nobody's gonna be down there. This is where Dr. Shock was hangs out.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I think I already.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, and I think Liara goes back here. There she is. It's all coming back to me now.
Commander,
These like animations.
are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
That's what
I'm
I
just
do.
glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I mean,
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
also
It means a
you're
lot to
hot.
hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I would run afoul
Shepard
of indigenous
working
life
that
forms or
charm.
stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers. But I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
It's fine.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But
Liara
there
is
was more
best
to it
girl.
than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them.
Sorry,
That is why
I'm
I
kind of
find you
fiddling
so
with the XLR
you were
cable
marked
over
by the
here.
beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Yes, I was.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in the lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I
I'm
only
just
meant that
playing
you'd be
with
an
you.
interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
I'm just playing with you.
Calm
I'm
down,
just
Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people.
Same,
Please,
man.
just
Same,
pretend
babe.
this conversation
Same,
never happened.
I wish.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Yeah.
Most
Like
of
what?
the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I hate that that's disgusting as an option, but I guess if you want to be a bad guy, you want to be a dick.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If
It's an
both parents are
oversimplification
Asari,
of the
then
idea.
nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them.
Yes.
And even after they're
Celebrate
gone,
their lives.
a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Exactly. They don't, you know, don't be sad that you lose them. Be happy that you had them. You know?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Chocolate. All those people.
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
You want to be a cop?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best.
You want to be the po-po?
I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually taught me
kind of a point.
when I was younger for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
Yeah.
You can.
I can
Saren's not
understand
gonna
that.
play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Not
Just
necessarily.
because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think.
We don't need to commit war crimes. Sometimes the process is what enables things to go through correctly.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Saren on the run.
Saren's good, but I'm better.
Saren on the run.
To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago.
That didn't sound like fair enough.
A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
That's when I saw him. Let me try and... Oh, you're not... Okay, good. Okay. Alright.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
It was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Like, something's fucky wucky. It's like, I'm out. Something's fucky. I'm out. And he was like, he was right. Something, in fact, was fucky.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, Ashley.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
Lay it on me, baby.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, do they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
Bitch, it is racism. This is speciesism. I'm not racist, but I'm not it's not racist. Like, bitch. I'm not racist. Ashley was Mass Effect's Karen of space. Space Karen.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
You're lucky. I lost my family on Mindoir.
Yeah, nice sad backstory.
Couldn't say, Commander. I read about Mindoir. The Alliance screwed the pooch on that one. Should have had a bigger garrison. Is that why you're out here? To take the fight to the pirates?
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Macapag boot camp, too? Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens.
Also, we're the aliens here, too.
Won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
But which cheek? But which cheek I want you to kiss? But the butt.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
See? It's always... She's bringing up the idea of kissing aliens, like... It's always like, that's hand in hand, you know? It's always the racism and the fetishism. Like, the fetishism is an aspect of the racism. So she's, you know, out there, like, asking, like, are you telling me to make out with the Turian? Like, fucking, I'll do it. Watch me do it. Like, okay, I didn't bring up making out with the Turian. You brought it up. Do you want to make out with the Turian? Something tells me you want to make out with a Turian.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on.
I think I've already talked to this guy a million times.
Carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Hey, Tally.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
I find it rather peaceful. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
I understand that.
Appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about.
Don't know what you got till it's gone.
You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I think I already talked to her about all this. Pilgrims, Quarians, oh yeah.
I should go.
See you later.
Alligator. In a while, crocodile. Garrus.
Looking for supplies?
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, Spectre Master Gear. Oh, there's some good stuff available. It's just expensive. It's just expensive. Man, I'd be willing to like hash out. I gotta do that. Okay. Customer 3. Outfit everybody. Ah, alright. Let's see. Okay. Big thing is, okay. Stuff. Missing Marines. That was a fucking thresher maw that fucked me up. Alright, let's go back upstairs. See if I can...
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Alright. The asteroids, you can usually see that they'll blink if you're looking at this menu. Thresher Maw battle. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I was like... You know, best girls. Teen Girl Squad. Cheerleader. So-and-so. What's her face? The ugly one. Signal. right. Honestly, I've done it like before where I tried to fight it. I tried to like. Let me try it. I end up like realizing the thing about the Makos, these planets, is that if you actually pay attention to like go on the path where you can't definitely make it, there's a path that takes you all the way there. I'm fucking the path, but because like fuck it. But realistically, you should be able to go because this takes you over here. That's the Thresher Maw battle, and that area should be low enough that you can comfortably get into this area. This area takes you up here, and likely this takes you that. So you're supposed to kind of like go and do the loop. I have decided to say fuck the loop, but I'm gonna take the loop the other way around. I wonder if there's a. Every time I see video of people like doing things like this, I get frustrated. Like, this sucks. This is lame. Why do you have to do this? I'm like, you don't. If you actually pay attention to like the actual like flow of the geometry, for the most part, I think there's some that maybe weren't as great, and some like hidden resources like way after the distance. But for the most part, if you follow like a path, if you follow like the path of least resistance, you can get through, and they give you ways to get through and get everything. You know, without having to do all this crazy stuff. It's still, I mean, the Mako still doesn't control great. But a lot of the issues people had were a little bit self-inflicted, if I may say so myself. It's just how I feel. No. Good. There you go. That's good. Oh, shit. Alright,
I'll follow.
Get back on the okay, we do need to get back on Normandy. And to bring tech people. Okay, tech. I detracted quite a bit from the tech strength. I don't want to deal with that Thresher Maw right away. If you're watching this and you're unaware, how about it? Refresher mom. I came down here, just kind of like trying to figure out which planet I was supposed to go. And I found like, oh, this is a distress beacon thing. Okay, cool. Go to it. And it's a freaking Thresher mob. I just ran into it randomly. And it beat the living shit out of me. Oh, there you go. Electronic skill too low. Skill too low. Alright, so it's my issue. It's a... So it's a hard object. Okay. So it's probably a hard object. So she's closer. Alright, so next level up, I'm gonna give her sorry, diplomacy. Okay, so the battle. That. That thing over there, that's like a little like mineral thing. This way. Survey says mineral surveyed. I hacked the mineral. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to this other one. This other anomaly. Anomaly. And then I'll work my way back around to the actual mission, protocol mission of this planet, which is the fucking Thresher Maw. This godforsaken Thresher Maw. Look at this. It's a dead what is that? It's a dead something or other. Mummified Solarian. I'm gonna hack this corpse. I'm gonna hack this mummy. Pathway that you would be able to take. I'm going it backwards. This is the pathway you would come from toward the entrance. Kind of out in the outfield. Kind of out of bounds. Really out of bounds? What? I guess that's like the warning track. Mindful of the fucking. I've got quite a bit of Omni Gel. Okay, so that's like my cooldown on being able to repair. Okay, I have to like. Pretty speedy about. I I can't repair. I can't shoot while I'm repairing. God damn. Alright, that oh shit. Okay. That's sorry about that. That's a bug off my shoulder. That's a bug off my shoulder. God. You know what? That deserves.
I have exorcised the demons. This house is clear.
I can't hear it because I'm not plugged in the computer audio-wise. But y'all can hear it. So that's all that matters. Well, that means now I get to explore and see what happened to these Marines.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
Alright. Let's... Cleared. Well, we haven't cleared Sparta yet. I'm gonna make a note that we need to go back when Liara's leveled up. Marines, gonna find that. Okay, suicide mission. Of course, Navarre, gas interest, gas attack on Ferris. So something might be. So I'll go ahead and jump back and head back to the Citadel. Fire 'em up. Citadel. Let's land on this sucker. And Tali's the one I need to level up.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Understood. Hey, how you doing?
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
That's no coffee.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Alright then.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship.
I mean, this
We're
ain't a
supposed
warship,
to find
it's a
and
recon
kill the enemy
ship.
fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of
the
this
hearts
vessel?
and minds are always worth winning. Fuck.
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Damn. Either my Paragon's not good enough or my charm isn't good enough. Fuck. I wish I hadn't had that conversation yet. I'm sure I'd level up.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Commander Shepard, sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindoir. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
She's been a slave for the past 13 years? Is she all right?
Not really. She's a little messed up. She got free somehow, grabbed a gun from one of my guys. Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hoped you'd talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
I'm on my way, Lieutenant. Sit tight.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to... she's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
Okay. Docking bay. Is sitting on the dock of the bay. This is the Presidium. I don't have time to talk to you right now. I gotta go to the docking bay.
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tali.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
Damn, everybody's racist in there.
Commander, glad to see you.
Wish it were under better circumstances. Where is she?
Behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
You seem awfully worried about her.
I'm just doing my job, Commander.
You're doing a good job.
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off, or walk away. I am willing to wait her out. Good luck, Commander.
Stop! Stop! What are you?
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Gerard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
You're not an animal. Your parents. What did they call you? Do you remember them?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest.
Leave
her alone.
What happened to your parents?
She sees them. They're yelling, "Run! Hide!" They hit the Masters. But the Masters, they have lights and hoses. Daddy's... he's melting! Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid! Stupid!
I know it hurts, Talitha. I'm sorry. But you need to deal with this. What happened to them? Think.
When she thinks, water comes out of her eyes. The
That
Masters
made
beat
water
her when
come
she
out of my
wastes
eye.
water. So she doesn't think anymore. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy.
Yeah. Disassociating.
Burning in white light. Melting.
She.
Going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her. They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the Masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
I was on Mindwar. My parents died in the raid.
Lying. You get hit for lying. Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken. Only fit to dig and carry.
For a while, I was broken.
Yeah.
I lost my whole family, Talitha. My friends, my childhood. I had to pull myself up and keep going.
You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up.
I stand up.
She wishes she could stand up.
Let's talk. I mean...
What's the last thing you remember from Mindwar?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know.
Yeah.
She hopes they'll leave. But they put her in the pen.
Trauma is a motherfucker.
She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
Talitha, you were what, 6 years old? No one blames you for staying quiet and hoping they'd go away. The only person blaming you is you.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
How did you get here? Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns.
Wow.
They make the masters explode. She tries to fix the masters so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move. The other animals take her.
You were afraid. All you'd known for 13 years was the master's abuse. So you tried to heal them.
She doesn't want to see other animals. They're not real. They can't be real. They can't see her. If the animals can see her, then this is real. But it can't be. The wires, the chains, the hitting. This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. Stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it? They see her, so it's real. She doesn't want it to be real.
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
No, she's no good. Don't want to be handled again.
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
She doesn't want. Don't touch her!
I'm going to take a step towards you now.
I did all the work.
Please don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
You'll dream of a warm place, and when you wake up, you'll be in it.
She'd like that. It hurts when I remember me. But she wants to remember.
Let's see. Trauma is a motherfucker.
Is it over, Commander?
Yeah.
She took the sedative. She wants to get better, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just when I see her curled into a ball and shivering. She was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yes, sir. Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center. They'll help her get better.
I don't remember doing that mission. Alright.
Garrus, if you do not mind me asking, how do you feel about hunting a Turian?
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Things are different among my people. There are so few of us. We are expected to be loyal, even when it is difficult.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so I've got things. I don't have to save yet.
Commander Shepard?
Alright, I'll talk to you, bitch.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that.
This is that, like, she's a bitch to you.
Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join
I know
them
all
is
the
an honor.
paladin stuff.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you?
Yes, I
You've
do
been
believe
given
that.
command of an
it's
advanced human
frustrating.
warship for your missions.
Especially when
is
it
there
comes to
anything you'd
this
like to
mission,
say about it?
But I mean, it is what it is.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Okay, do I wanna...
Hold on. It's pretty clear you have an agenda here. I'm not going to be part of it. Excuse me.
You can't just walk away, Commander. The public has a right to know. Isn't it true you're just a shill for the Council?
Bitch, I'm out of here. I ain't a shill for nobody. And I've got shit to do. Alright, the missing sort of anything that's on. It's on the Antaeus system in the Hades Gamma Cluster. Alright, missing rings. Go to the Citadel Tower. City locations. Checking the score, man. Gonna look at something real quick. Alright. I think now is a pretty good time to take a quick breather. I'm gonna get water, maybe a can of soda or something. And I'll be right back. So enjoyed my BRB screen. I think let me make sure to save in case there's anything catastrophic happens. I'll go ahead and mute my mic and BRB. I can crack at it. I've got some soda. I've got. Oh yeah, I got some hoopinha. Get the single camera on here. Some hoopinha. What's hoopinha? This is in Spanish. I got the other camera. There you go. All right. Pineapple soda. It's just like I grew up with that stuff. It's Cuban brand. Well, was a Cuban brand. Now it's a. I don't know who owns it. Gaseosa de piña. Alright. Let's gaseosa up out of here. Let's talk to this fella.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the counselors. Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
You send a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate
they're pretending
what
not
you
to
did.
know anything about it.
Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Yeah.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
I got your back, Kahoku. All right. First of all, damn, that's all I could do with charm. All right, I gotta do more electronics, a little bit more Spectre training. It's like marksman, but for snipey snipe. Him, I'm not too worried about. Already him. Electronics unlocked. Ooh. Yeah, electronics. That's not important. Okay. Her, I want to fast track. Okay, and then. It's like right there. I'm like, it's unless it's like a super hard one, but yeah, I can go right there and just get that thing. Okay. What else is on the agenda? I was gonna talk. Oh, I was gonna talk to this lady in the Embassy Lounge. Okay. Okay. Emily Wong. Hey, Emily Wong.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you? Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
It's a literal bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
I understand that. Alright. I'm trying to remember. I'm still like lost in the idea. I'm still like not sure. Like, if I remember correctly, if the freaking. If people actually walked around or not. I don't know. Maybe like I remember them not being able to, but I could be wrong.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
If your brother's still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away.
I'm gonna be going to where he is anyways. So I do not mind, you know, giving it a look-see. You know, just looking around. Well, the key thing is NPCs don't walk around. They have to stay in one place. But what you do get is all like the set dressing, background people you can't talk to move around. But it's so cool to like see. We're scanning that creeper. That's fast. God, I remember back in the day, like doing that would take forever. Hey, baby.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Coming up with the ransom seems like the best way to ensure Dahlia's safety.
That's what I thought. I did what they wanted. Transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster.
Hey,
I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
Well, I mean, like, one way to look at things. Alright, is there any, okay, I can do the planting a bug now. Go to Citadel Security and plant a bug in the Citadel Traffic Center near the back of CSEC. I think I can, that's, we're talking about Citadel Security, CSEC headquarters, right? Location? Okay, CSEC. Alright. So there's an elevator to the wards. Okay. Traffic control. Traffic reports on the 1 and 2s.
Okay, Julie. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorman, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
I can't really get into the details. But Shorban will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't help you. Not unless you give me something more to go on.
Hey there! Oh, you're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
What's going on, bro?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone.
I'll see.
He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Wasn't that the Solarian who asked us to scan the Keepers?
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Alright, well, alright, let's do this thing. Let's look at traffic controls on the 1s and 2s. Ooh, scan keeper. Speaking of scanning keepers. Ooh, there you go. Ooh, let's try and turn one. Let's try and turn one. It's kind of funny that you can't see the bug. Citadel Tower. Should I just go to the wards? Can always talk to Emily Wong later. All right, let's get to the wards.
Your choice in armor is awfully limited, Tally. Couldn't you wear something without a helmet?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
So your people are forever wandering, and now they couldn't settle if they wanted to. I'm sorry.
Have I already scanned that keeper? Yes, I have. Hey, Officer Lane.
Hey, Commander Shepard. Good to see you again. Anything you need?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say. Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing.
I have to go.
Anything you want, you can find for sale in the wards, legal or otherwise.
Ha 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 ha. Alright, I gotta go to the lower markets. I'm in the upper wards. How do I go to... Guess the lower markets. Probably would have been easier just to use the CRT. Hey buddy, which way to the lower markets?
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Feast's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Please.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Where's the door? Markets over there, so it might be that I need to go through the upper markets to get to the lower markets. I'm trying to remember all this stuff because it's again it's one of my favorite. It's possibly my favorite franchise, or one of my other favorite franchises at least in gaming. But it's been so long since I played the games.
I don't think you.
So I just forget.
I don't sell this mod.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, I can't.
What
Crazy people.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades. Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Ooh. A license. A new license, that's nice. Yeah, meta upgrade. A lot of expensive. So these guns are nice. Take care. Grab some stuff.
Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero
of
Eden
this guy.
Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
This guy. This motherfucker.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
No, I got time. I got time.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. Oh, but next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Alright. What? I'm all lost. Okay. Lower markets, this way. I thought this was gonna be quick. It's not. Hey, buddy. So, about that...
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I'm not breaking regulations for you or your research. Return what you stole, or I'll have you arrested.
All right. You don't need to ask twice. Well then, no more scanning. I promise. Of course, Jalid still has the initial data, and I doubt he's planning to return it.
I'll deal with Jalid.
So long, Commander.
Doing the right thing. I love that. Talk to Jalid. So, where's the... Oh, okay. I guess that's what, it's odd. I wonder, oh, that probably is an achievement for it. Oh, okay. But it's an interesting way to like resolve that plot point. Oh, my butt. I don't know why I keep that thing keeps bugging me. I have to just like on my own go in there and like just clear that out so it just stops doing that. Oh, you can also get here from okay. I've forgotten. Alright, back to Citadel old tower. Gonna talk to Emily Wong. Let her know I planted the bug.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
money, Paragon thing. Alright, I gotta come up in 2 seconds. Inspector's requisitions officer.
One sec, looking you up. Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the
Hey,
rare
he
stock.
seems a little
Commander.
terse.
Enjoy.
I didn't want to be terse. I was sorry. But, hey, honest mistake. So those things is like where we live in a. This is a big station. The Citadel is huge. So like, you know, they say news travels fast, but not everyone's up on everything. Not everyone's up on all the happenings on the vids, you know, things like that. Ooh, lost my armor. I was about to scan the keeper, but then I realized I've given up on the scanning of the keepers.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I can't let this continue any further. I'm reporting what you did.
But I can't. What will happen to the data when I'm gone? Who will carry on our research?
You should have thought of that sooner.
But this data could be used to unravel all the secrets of the Keepers. Think what we could learn about the Citadel.
Tell me more about this data.
Well, it's still very preliminary, but our initial scans suggest the Keepers are as old as the Citadel itself. We might learn how the Citadel was built, or why the Keepers always rearrange things. The possibilities are limitless.
If it's that important, then take it back to the people it belongs to.
I suppose I should. All right, I'll take it back and continue work on it there. Thank you for not turning me in. I'll make the most of this second chance, I promise you.
Yes.
Have a nice day, Jalid.
Commander? Would you be interested in helping me study the Keepers?
What do you need me to do?
Just take this scanner. Every time you see a Keeper, scan it.
Alright, back at the scanning.
Whenever you get a unique scan, I'll reimburse you. That's it. Good luck.
It's like,
and
alright,
so long.
fine. As long as you're doing it the proper way, we're gonna get back at the scanning. I already decided kind of odd. I mean, I'd already, like, said no to that.
Hello, Commander.
Hello, Commander. Okay, computer. Skill too low. Okay, my decryption skill. Okay, our hard objects. So I need to remember that this is over here. Also, I'm going to go back to still keeps bugging me. Alright. The Popo. It's the Popo. Let's see. Artemis Tau. Where was I? Okay. It was something about the Artemis Tau. So it's going to be the Artemis Tau cluster. Macedon. That Macedonian physique. Back up to the dock.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
In more ways than one. Are you relieved? Damn it. Okay. Truly free. It's to be stuck by the game's geometry. Let me go back. Yeah. Are you relieved, Presley? What you doing, Presley? What you doing? Alright. Good to know he's relieved. It makes me feel a lot better. These are definitely not major enough story beats for that. So let's just fly to the Artemis Town Cluster. I just did a lot for no reason. Yeah.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. I don't blame you for walking out on her.
Sir, she was gonna make me look bad no matter what I said.
You're probably right. I guess it could have gone a lot worse. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out. It was in the Sparta system. I'm gonna do two things in the Artemis. I'm gonna go to Sparta system, and then I'm gonna go to the Macedonia system to find that diplomat's sister and bring her to safety.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An alliance black ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Cerberus, you say? Cerberus. I wonder we'll become a Cerberus team. I wonder we'll become a Cerberus. Cerberus, you say? Alright. Okay. Was it Edolus? Yes. Edolus. I need to bring Tali because she's the one that has the electronics still. Teen Girl Squad. I might do. Honestly, I think I'm just going to get some closure on this. This is really the only thing I really care about right now. I want this. I want to be able to say like I got it. God dang it, manual bypass. Aha! There you go. Take all that stuff. Alright, back to Normandy. Honestly, I think I'm good for the evening. I think that's a good time to call it an evening. Yeah, let me go ahead and save. Go ahead and call it for the evening, for Master Shepard, Commander Shepard. Presley, I watch over you, Presley. I'm gonna use photo mode for nothing but weird photos of like very important moment. Alright. That's it. For me. Let me shift over here. Ow. My knee in there. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Let me fix this real quick. I just put it like on the edge of glory. Put your hand back on the top. Got him. Fell down. Or got him. There you go. Alright. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for coming around here on the Petey Plays Express. Thank you for hanging out with me here live on Petey Plays Fridays here at Rebelli TV. Hope you stick around for our usual shenanigans and streams, which are almost, well, I'm not going to say guaranteed, but more fixed Tuesdays through Fridays, which is Tuesdays we do Dungeons and Dragons with our show Through the Tomes, where I'm an amateur DM guiding a group of very trusting and patient friends through my first campaign of Dungeons and Dragons, kind of cobbling it together as I go with like adventure modules and pieces here and there, and kind of like improving the spaces in between and here and there. Who knows? I'm excited to kind of grow these mishmash adventures and haphazard things into like what might be like a story. So we'll see. Yeah, check it out there. Record Breakers on our music podcast on Wednesdays. Space Truckin' on Thursdays, where we play Starbound. Of course, Petey Plays Fridays, where for now it's gonna be Mass Effect. I don't know if I'm gonna barrel through all three, but I might. We'll see how I feel after Mass Effect 1, but I love the series, so honestly, I could see myself just barreling through all three in like a shot, like on a weekly basis. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you for being with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you if you were here live. Thank you. If you're here from a VOD, thank you. If you're here on YouTube, thank you. Be sure to follow me here on Twitch. Subscribe to the YouTube. We're both at Rebelli TV, right there. That's how you spell it. You're watching it visually. Yeah, follow us, like, share, the little things. Until next time, hasta los huevos. Toodaloo. Annyeong. Fighting.